for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently, the Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Well, sir, I am drunk as hell.
You ain't gonna find sturdier horses than these in all of New Ulm. Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention.
Let's go.
Willie you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me, Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
Giddy up. You don't look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with delusions, but no, me neither.
A fella told me he was out in Blackwater a few months back and saw one of them newfangled carriages without horses.
Is that so?
And you wind them up like a clock. Damnedest thing ye ever without the aid of liquor, he told me.
Times are changing fast. That's for sure.
So who's this friend you're looking for?
Nobody you need to concern yourself with.
Never you mind all my questions, Mr. Marston. I just reckon you might be barking at a knot heading for the fort.
We'll see when we get there.
Damn coyotes! What a waste of good meat. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa now.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Come on. Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands round here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle. There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Okay, let's see if you can still ride a horse. Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. Giddy up! That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better. That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
I got work to do. Don't have time for this racket. Well, I reckon I best head back to work.
I'll see you later.
Be well now.
Come on, this is the only chance you're gonna get to rest. Are you bored of the ranch already? This way! Where are you going, you strange man? How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston.
Miss McFarland.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Ready, Mr. Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch. let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Yeah.
Yeah! God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all. Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker. Did you see that? Another one for the pot? I'd have preferred if you put a bullet in those little thieves. But at least you got rid of them. Damn nuisance they are. Let's get back on the horses and see what else is going on. Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover. Giddy up! If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Come on, boy. Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock.
Come! That's it! Come on now!
Yes, you got one. Hurry! I bet they're going straight for the chicken coop. Whoa there! Good shooting, Mr. Marston. Nice shot.
Hey!
Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chicken. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
out with a boil in the most unfortunate place. Well, I'm usually in delivery of a new variety of bone saw. That's a nice help.
Come on!
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts. Giddy up!
Yeah.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Go! Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Come on.
Come on, boy! You ain't getting away that easily! This sure beats milking cows! This is gonna be close!
Come. This is how it's done.
Yeah! You got problems with your spurs? Try to keep up, will ya? Yeah!
Follow me. Come on.
You'll have to do better than that! Don't go easy on me! I have got you now! You're not as bad as I thought you'd be!
Yeah.
Call yourself a dangerous outlaw?
Go.
Kia! I thought you said you could ride! Come on, Mr. Marston!
Let's go.
How's it feel getting beaten by a lady? Isn't this jolly? Come on, boy.
Is that the best you can do? How you doing back there? Are you saving the best for last? Come on. I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Hello.
Come on.
Hello. I'll give it living. Well, that contrast.
Come on.
Hey, this way, friend. If you're game, maybe you'd like to earn a little...
Easy. Easy.
Here's the deal. Whichever one of us gets back here first with the right plans wins on the bet. Damn you, boy! This dust ain't settled.
Next time, bring a gun. Let's go. Whoa. Hello. Come on. Come on. Yeah.
Let's go!
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! Now, what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting keep with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
The saloon's this way.
So who are we looking for?
A bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walt. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Hold up, boy. Give an old man...
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Mount up, Marston. Walton's our man. God damn it, he's on to us. Get after him.
Walton's as bad as you say he is. Why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from. Come on. He's headed for Pleasant's house. Let's stop so we can get a better look. Oh, there.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Damn! Take cover! We'll work our way up this hill.
Hey, yeah, you, over here.
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you. Behind the crate, Marston. Smoke him up.
I'll put a window in your skull, Walton.
Head for the crate, boy. I'll cover you. Watch out for that bastard behind the rock.
You boys just ain't that tough.
You should have stayed in Armadillo, Marshal.
Blast you!
I got you, boy. Make a move for that boulder. Just Walton left now. Try to take him alive.
Excuse me, partner. I ain't getting fresh.
There's Walton. He's making a run for it. Take him alive if you can.
I'll be back for you two later.
Come on, boy. He's getting away. Your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the rope for you.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Skip!
You got anything interesting, friend? Let's go! Excuse me, mister. Come on! I don't want to die out here. What have you got for me? Let's go!
Wants to play a knife game. How much do you put down?
All
Watch
right.
this.
Money's down, mister. Let's see if I can match it.
Well, shit! Ah! Oh, dear. I bet that smarts. Oh, damn! Hello there. Are you okay, mister? Oh, shit! You beat me fair. Here goes.
you didn't even lose a finger.
Those bandits getting more bold, getting closer to the borders of town.
Cocksucker! How are your knife skills?
You right! Son of a bitch! Help! Someone!
Stinking whore! I'm gonna cut you a new hole.
Have you lost your damn mind?
Suppose not all men are bad. I won't forget what you did here.
Don't mention it, miss. Excuse me, mister.
Ow!
Easy there, lady.
I'm gonna run for governor. Yes, sir.
We've been waiting for you.
Sure.
Been locking people up for no reason.
You know Miss Hollis? True enough. Dennis Wine? Scum liquor! A witch.
I'm gonna fake a case of the worms tomorrow.
Call you. Someone's feeling the pressure.
She knew he was married.
This might work.
I got the mountain oysters to stay right in it.
Okay, I'll place a bet.
Woo-hoo. Them black wing tomatoes gave my boss the runs.
Ooh, I'm gonna buy a new iron with these winnings.
I call.
Scared money don't make no money.
Now, here's something you don't see every day.
Too much for me.
Those bandits getting more bold, getting closer to the borders of town.
What do you know?
I'm gonna take a day off next week. Well, ain't that something?
Why you always talking about this person and that person?
You want to spend some time with me?
I ain't had a decent crop in years. Looking at you, I feel something. Really?
Hope you shuffled them good.
Looks like you might have me on this one.
Let's now, huh?
Think I'm gonna call.
get booze blind on the job.
I'm gonna check.
Check, please.
Hell, I'll take that.
All right. I see.
I'd steer clear of Pleasant's house if I were you. Bad time to live up that way. Sounds good to me.
No turning back now. Well, I got paid not to tell a law.
Nice to see you.
Call.
Ah, my phone.
Shit.
This one feels as good as a drunk whore already.
This weather is a peach.
This might work.
I'm a wetting my tonsils all night long.
No, thanks.
Okay, let's do this.
I'll call.
I call.
Well, lock me up and throw away the key. Scared money don't make no money.
I'm gonna court Miss Mitzi. Believe you me. Don't mess with me.
Guess I'm folding.
Sheriff been locked up for no reason.
Someone is cheating at this table. Ira Shelton don't lose his money.
Now, here's something you don't see every day. You only live once, right? Check.
I'm calling.
Saloon's a great place to get to know everyone.
I think I'll raise.
I'm here to play.
I'm gonna call it.
There's something about that Jeff Murphy. You well?
Looks like you might have me on this one.
Think I'll check.
Elton Grubb's getting to be real smug these days.
that something?
I'd steer clear of Pleasant's house if I were you. Bad chaps live up that road. Sounds good to me.
Let's make this interesting.
Now I'm either lucky or foolish.
Well played, sir. Looks like I'll have to call it a day.
Southwestern Railroad Company is just a front for the Jews to run the country, you know?
Put a hole in your friend. Why, hello.
You surely won't regret a purchase. So long. Howdy.
¿Cómo estás?
How can I help you?
Hi there.
Finally come to get that bullet out your leg.
Paper said cholera attempted fierce. I'm sorry that.
Why me? Oh, they took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near Hanging Rock. They took it.
Can't the police force help you?
Oh, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir. My son is missing and needs your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you. Hello there. Sorry.
I'm begging you. Please find him.
Back home.
I got paid not to tell.
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal! Marshal! Marshal!
I just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Please, sir. He's just a young boy.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty person last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land. We're nearly there. Keep your eyes out for the Ballards. Yeah! All right, leave the horses here and follow me. Let's go! Stay alert, boys! Be ready, boys. We're probably gonna be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Rustler, find some cover! Stay with me! Come on, Marston! I can't take them all by myself! Got one!
You might as well give it up now. I'll kill the hell out of you.
Let's split up. You take the left, boys. I'll go right. Marston, you can go with the deputies or cover me.
Stay with me.
Rest in peace, my friend.
Look out! There's two behind that rock!
Come on, you coward.
Damn you! You better surrender! You hear?
Think you can beat me? I'll show you. Stay close. Holy moly!
All right, come on, Marston. Let's push on. Come on! The deputies are making some ground over there. boy. I see one of them. I'm giving you one last chance to put your hands in the air. Help me out here, will you? That bastard won't be rustling no more.
This is too easy, fellas!
Tell the ballers to give themselves up, or we'll kill every last one of you. Nice shot! There's one more for the vultures.
You really want to die?
Time to pop the cherry, boy. That's all the sons of bitches. I'll head up the ridge to scout it out. See if there's any spare ammo in that camp. Hellfire!
My apologies, mister.
Come on! Full foot, Marston! Keep your eyes open. I saw a couple of snipers across the way. Eyes up! Snipers! Follow me!
That one almost got me!
Put down your guns and surrender! Come on! Stop lagging behind! Come on! Give them hell! Come on! Let's get to the rest of the boys.
You got the rock to face me?
Oh my God!
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around and listen up. All right, stealthy as you can, boys. Let's get as close to those bastards as we can.
Come on!
Over there.
Watch out for the hostages and carry!
Nice and steady now. Don't leave yourself open.
This is bad!
Let's clear out Pike's Basin once and for all.
This way! Got one! starting to regret this yet?
I plant you shallow without a reason, boy.
I doubt you'll be needing this.
I think that's all of them. Fine shooting, boys. Now come on, let's untie those hostages.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
Say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. Wes Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.